Facebook. Happy Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Coming live. It took me a while. I had to charge my phone. Wanted to do my daily makeup for you guys today. And so you can see right now, I posted a picture a little while ago, but I have nothing on my face. I washed my face, put on my moisturizer, my skin therapist, and my must do this morning, and have not done anything else besides style my hair. I will blow dry it straight. Didn't put much effort into that, but wanted to do a quick makeup, or as quick as I can. I only have about half an hour, so hopefully I can keep it within that time frame. The girls are still finishing up their nap right now. So anyhow, wanted to start off with our foundation, which is the best foundation I have ever used. I've already been bragging about it and wanted to show you some coverage and what it can do. My color that I have here that I'm using is the Gina Beige, which is right here. I can also use the Shinto 1. I need to order that color because it actually is a little bit closer match, but the Gina Beige does work on my skin tone. So first I'm going to take my blender full. It is a little bit damp, and I'm going to apply some of the product just directly onto my face. You can see it. See right here I have melasma, age spots, dark circles, all kinds of a mess on my face. But this is going to cover up. So what I'm going to do is just with my blender full, is just kind of do this. A little twisting action, spreading out the foundation. It's already starting to cover quickly. All the way down to my jawline, underneath. The lighting is not great in here, but I'm working with what I have, so hopefully it works. I'm going to apply my foundation all the way under my eyes, and I actually apply it over my lid as well. Do the same thing when I apply my concealer here in a minute, because it helps act as a great primer for my eyeshadow. So just a little twisting and turning motion here. Kind of rolls and spreads the foundation around. And provides a lot of coverage, and I haven't put a ton of product on my face. You can still see a little bit of my spots here, but with just a little bit more product, and then using my concealer, you won't be able to see that. And yes, I make strange faces while I put on makeup, which I'm sure everyone does. At least I hope I'm not the only one. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good for my foundation. Alright. Then I'm going to put on my concealer. I'm going to use just my fingers. I have some concealer brushes, but I don't really like them with the LimeLight concealer. So the first one I'm going to put on is the number 0, and I actually use this under my eyes. I'm just going to kind of warm it up with my finger. See, it looks really light, but this is exactly what I need here. The foundation has about 50% or a little bit over 50% pigment in it. The concealer has even more. I mean, look, I just put my finger on there slightly, and it's just a ton of pigment. So like I said, I go all the way up over on my lid, all the way underneath, down, across from my nostril, and kind of around this way. I'm going to get really close because I'm trying to see in my mirror. I have my phone attached to my mirror, so I can try to use the phone in the mirror. I'm usually just using the phone instead. So just applying the concealer all around there. Like I said, this is the number 0 that that I use for under my eyes. And then I will also use a little bit down the bridge of my nose for highlighting. And then I use the number 2 for covering all my spots. I think that looks pretty good. Like I said, the lighting's a little weird in here. So I will take this darker concealer. This is the number 2. My palette's a little bit messy right now. And I've got some age spots up here. Hi, everyone. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Megan. Hi, Kim. Sorry, I'm focusing on looking at myself going, ooh, girl. I'm freezing in our house, so this weather came. We knew it was coming, but you know, it hit so hard. So this morning, David texted me and said, "Are you cold?" I said, "No, I'm fine." Now I'm freezing. My fingers feel like they're about to freeze off my body. So I just do it this way because it's the easiest way for me to do it right now. Once I get the LimeLight brushes, they have a couple of brushes that are really great to apply the concealer. But for me, I feel like I have better control just applying it like this. And then I have, see, my foundation covered it so well that I can't hardly tell, but I have quite a few breakouts down here on my chin. And I want to put just a little bit of concealer in here to finish covering them. But you know, the foundation covered them so well I can barely see them. So just watch me make my strange faces for a few minutes and then. Okay. So concealer and foundation are done. Next, I'm going to take a big fluffy powder brush, which this is not the LimeLight powder brush. It's a powder brush I already owned. And going to apply our finishing powder. Okay, our finishing powder looks white. It looks white, but it is not white. It will not go on white. It is completely colorless and translucent. It will set everything and it will not move. So you just need a little bit of this just to go over. And I just kind of lightly apply it with a fluffy brush all over. Just make sure you got all the little spots. I don't put it on the top of my eyelids because then I'm going to go back and kind of hope to use my concealer as a eye primer for my shadow. So we got that. Next, for me, I put on my bronzer. We have one bronzer. It's called the Perfect Bronzer. It's right here. It is a beautiful color. There's a little bit of sheen to it. And I do not... Look how powerful it is. I hardly put anything on the brush. And that's like instant. Woo! Probably a little bit more than I needed the first time, actually. But it's quite pretty. So just kind of contouring a little bit there. And then I'll add a little bit more and go around my hairline. Because you want to do this where the sun would hit and you would have like a natural shadow or get natural sun. So I'll just go kind of like that. And I go kind of, and then down here underneath. Hi, Jenny. People are coming in and out, so. And this is the first time I've done a Facebook Live, so bear with me now. So we got the bronzer going on here, and I'm going to go back with my blender full and just kind of blend it in a little bit. Because it does look a little like it's popping a little bit too much in a couple places. So that looks pretty good. I'm going to also, I forgot, I usually take my brush and also use some of that bronzer to go down the side, both sides of my nose. give it a little bit of a contouring. Thin that out too. And then again, everything. I just go back with my slightly damp Blenderful and blend it in. All right. Then I'm going to do my cheeks. I have a blush palette here. I am going to use number 3, which is the center one. It is called Possible. And I use this little, it's very concentrated, so you don't need a lot. That looks like a lot, and it probably is too much. I barely touched my palette, and there was a lot of color that came off on the brush. My makeup artist friends are probably cringing right now watching the way I put my makeup on, but this is my way, not the professional way. I will learn. This is how I do my everyday makeup. And see, I just put a real big splotch right there because it is so pigmented. So kind of between where I contour and then up here, I usually am going to put some highlight here. So just in between there, put the blush that way and then down a little bit there. A little bit here, a little bit there. Up, up, down, up, down. My team leader, Erin, says she does it like cat whiskers. So she's like short whisker, long whisker, short whisker, long whisker, which is perfect. I kind of remember that in my brain now when I do it. And then we have this perfect color that is called Glowing. It's our number 6. It's a blush color, but it's perfect as a highlighter. And it has a lot of sheen to it, so when you put it on, it will reflect light. It will give just this gorgeous glowing sheen, but it's not like crazy. So I just get a little bit of that and put it kind of in between where my eye and my blush is. You can see there's a little bit of extra sheen there from that. And then I usually go down the bridge of my nose. A little bit here, a little bit here. Sometimes a little bit here. It's really not that, it's not like a disco ball on my head, so you can kind of put it a little bit. You can be a little generous with it. All right. Now I'm going to do my eyes. This is probably a little bit dramatic for most every day, but I like to put on, I like to wear a full shadow most of the time. I think I don't have my brow brush. Where is, I'm going to do my brows first. I have the Lottie palette here. It's an eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to use this color right up here called DD. And I'm going to use that to do my brows first before I do my eyeshadow. I'm just going to, I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. I'm just going to lightly do that. And then see how dark that is? Or how pigmented that is? So first, I can't see if I'm lying in the right spot because I'm looking at the phone and not the mirror. So I kind of do a line across the bottom to kind of form the shape of my brow. And then I come down. So like this. And if you get outside the lines, you can just clean it up with your Blenderful sponge. So I just come down like that. And then I make tiny strokes. This is my own brow brush. I don't have any of the LimeLight brushes yet, so I know it'll be even better when I have their brushes. But just tiny strokes to fill that in. My brows are pretty full already, but I have some sparse areas, and I like a full brow. So just do that and go right back around it. Sometimes I have to clean it up again after I do. See the difference? This brow is done. This brow is not done. Hi, Stephanie, if you're still there. I know, I can't wait for you to get your order either. Debbie. It looks like y'all's stuff has not shipped yet, so I'm hoping it will be shipping soon. I know they're really busy because of the holidays, so. Okay, other side. And yes, my mouth hanging open like a Michael Jordan over here shooting. He used to always have his tongue hanging out of his mouth when he would do free throws. I think that line looks pretty blunt, but it will soften up, and then I'm just going to go. Yes, I'm making sound effects with my brow brush. Got a little crazy right there. I don't know what just happened. Go down this side, just making your outline. Like I said, it's a little bit hard for me because I'm looking in the phone. I'm not used to looking in the phone. I'm trying to use the mirror, but then I find myself wanting to look in the phone. So the way I'm applying is a little bit out of whack here. But you get the idea. Okay. And then I'll just go back around with my blender full. And I got brows. All right. I'm going to use the same palette to do my eye makeup. I'm going to start out with doing this very light shimmery color. It's called Crystal. I have a really great friend named Crystal. She lives in California, and she may see this later. And I think of Crystal when I use Crystal. Just like I have the color Dee Dee, and I used to work with a fabulous girl named Dee Dee. And I think of Dee Dee because that's all, I mean, it's the only Dee Dee I've ever known. So Crystal, I'm going to put on my lower lid. I have deep set eyes, so I'm learning that I should use lighter colors on my lid and not darker because it'll make my eyes look even more deep set. Also, when I do my makeup and I close my eyes or open my eyes all the way, a lot of what I do doesn't show up as much anymore. So I'm like, I just did all this gorgeous makeup, and then you can't see it. But you can see it, but you just have to use the right colors. So this Crystal I just put on the bottom. I'm not sweeping. I'm kind of just packing the color on there like that. Let me get close so I can see. I'm going to look in the mirror for 1 second. Okay. It looks kind of wild when I'm not used to looking in here. So we got Crystal on. Then in my crease, I'm going to do two different things. I'm going to apply a transition color, which is this Lament. I think that's what it's called. It's like a medium gold kind of color. It's very pretty, very bronzy. Again, all these are very pigmented. I put the Crystal on pretty heavy because I wanted it to really show up, and I was packing it on versus sweeping it. But on the crease colors, I'm going to use just a little bit because it's very, see, look how strong that is. So I'm going to put this on and go pretty high on my lid with it. I don't have the color that I was going to use up here with me in this bathroom, so I'm probably just going to leave that bare. Because I don't really want to put something metallic on there and it be too loud. So I'm just going to use this Lament, this really pretty gold color in the center. Hi, Becca. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Kina. I see y'all watching. So I'm just putting that on in the center. And then I'm going to go even back over that in the crease, deep in the crease, and do a little bit of a darker color. Because I could just do that and it'd be fine. And if I had something to go on the top, I just don't, this is the only shadow palette I have right now. And I forgot to grab the other color that I used with it that is not LimeLight. It's in my bathroom downstairs. I'm in my kids' bathroom, so. Looking for the right brush. Then I'm going to use this bottom really dark, rich brown color. It's called Tallulah, I think. Had to think about it for a minute. I'm going to just really get a light amount. See how dark that is? And I'm just going to put it lightly in the crease here. Just to add a little depth in my crease. You use so little product. It is amazing. And then they stay. The past 2 days, I've used a shadow palette. I put it on in the morning, and at 10 o'clock at night, it still looked exactly the same as it did in the morning. Eyeliner and everything. And I'm even pretty sure I had a couple meltdowns where I was in tears and my makeup did not budge. My eye makeup didn't budge, and my foundation did not budge. No cry marks. Yes, I can't believe I just told y'all that, but yes. Pretty sure my kids were acting up or something, the boys, and made me cry. Whoop! But just blend. Went a little too dark there, but all you do is just keep going over it. I can use my little towel over here and get some of the color off the brush, and this just go right back over it. Blend, 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 blend. I'm gonna look in the mirror. All right, that looks pretty good. And actually, since I'm just gonna go ahead and put some of this same crystal up on the top. It's not crazy sparkly, so I think I can put a little bit on there and be okay. But generally, I'm not going to put something that's very sheen and metallic up there because you don't want it to like be too loud and reflecting all that light up there off of your under your eyebrow. So that's it. There's my eyes. I'm going to do some liner and mascara. I'm probably going to have to do some acrobatic tricks here to put the liner on. This is their perfect eyeliner pen. It's very fine, very sharp. Great eyeliner, but I'm the type of person that I have to like hold my eye to put my eyeliner on and get close to the mirror. So I'm going to see what I can do here with the phone. I know, right? I'm probably going to have to look at the mirror and do it. So let's do that. I don't think you can see me doing it because I'm having to look all the way over there. Kind of see me? And I have my Michael Jordan mouth going on again. So just a really, I just had a little mistake, so I just go back over it and go across there. Yep. Y'all are like, wow, girl. Okay, now I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to try to do it without holding my eye, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to mess it up if I do. So I'm going to do this. And Erin has told me I need to learn to tight line, but I haven't figured it out yet, which is lining kind of underneath and inside of your lashes. I have not mastered that yet. So the liner is going on top like I'm used to right now. This is really easy to use. And I did a pretty good line there pretty fast. So, and I'm going to do some Perfect mascara. They have one mascara. They have one eyeliner. I didn't tell you that. But they have the one black eyeliner pen and the one black mascara. But this mascara is amazing. It doesn't clump. It is not gloopy, gloppy, whatever you want to call that. And I'm just going to Hi, Amanda. Hi, Betsy. Hi, Melissa. Y'all, this is my first Facebook Live video. The first time I've ever put makeup on looking at a phone. So, cut me some slack, I hope. It's not as easy as most people make it look. I'm like, wow, I really can't see what I'm doing here. And I really can't look at the mirror because when I do that, I'm not, half the time my face is out of the view of the phone, the camera on the phone. So let me get a little closer so I can see the mirror here. I have really short, straight eyelashes. I did curl them a little bit before I started with my makeup. I was not blessed with the very long eyelashes that all of my children have. Even my husband has longer eyelashes than me. So heaven forbid. I mean, the girls' lashes are long. Landon's eyelashes are the longest eyelashes I have seen in my life on a human being in person. So besides the crazy people with the, what is it called? Guinness Book of World Records eyelashes, his are like the longest I've seen in real life. So mine are not. They are tiny, tiny, straight eyelashes. Okay, I'm going to put on some lip balm before I do anything else because my lips are really dry. Going to put on a liner. This is our nude liner. Almost done, guys. Thanks for sticking it out with me. Hi, Susan. I'm just gonna, and I'm lining right on the outside of my lip. Right where it gets confusing as to, is that my lip or my face? That's where I'm lining. And then I just kind of fill in. And as I'm learning, nude liner is pretty much all you should need. Even when you do a brighter or a more dramatic lip, you can still get away with using the nude liner most of the time. Let's see, sometimes I'm talking while I'm doing this, so most makeup artists would be wanting to slap me right now, but sometimes I do a liner and I just put gloss on top. So if you're doing something like that, then you obviously would want to do a different colored liner. You could do a pink liner if you're doing a pink gloss, or red liner with red gloss, something like that. This is the nude, the light nude, the number 2. It's very creamy, and I probably put on too much, but I think it looks good. Okay, I only have right now the one lip color from LimeLight, but it's a beautiful one, so I'm going to put it on. This is the Enduring Lip Color. It stays on a long time. It is in the shade of Creme Brulee, and I'm going to do this and then put a little bit of gloss. When you pull this out, the doe foot applicator has way too much product on it. Well, I mean, you don't need that much product. So I always just kind of scrape some of the lip color off into the tube, and then I start to apply. See, there's a lot of color there. Still too much. Now I kind of line with this too, and then fill in. I go over my, oopsie. I go over my lip liner with the very edge of the applicator, like that. And then I'll just press it together and fill it in. And this is, like I said, the Creme Brulee. It's a really pretty color. But you don't need to use all the color that comes out on it. And then I'm going to use this pretty lip gloss. This is the Grace, the color Grace. It's kind of a shimmery, peachy color, peach pink. They come in these tubes with the blinged out little top, and then it also has a mirror, which I just got my nasty, dirty fingerprints on from the makeup. As a mirror, so that's perfect. So when you pull it out of your bag, you can use that to put it on. And these smell really good. The Enduring Lip Color is like a vanilla cupcake to me. And this one, I don't know, just something fruity. And then I'm just going to put a little bit in the center of my lip to add a little light there. You don't need to put it all over because then you'll just, I mean, you can, but I'm learning that this is what, there's some benefit to just doing this. It adds a little dimension to the look and then gives it just a little bit of a reflection there versus you having just a huge glossy lip. So I like it. I've been trying it out. But that is everything. I think this looks a lot better than my before. Pretty much all that melasma, age spots, dark circles. I still have bags under my eyes and I have wrinkles, but makeup will not get rid of wrinkles. Makeup will set into your fine lines. It will enhance that. So that's why I use other things to kind of distract the eye, to go towards, to look at you in your eyes, instead of looking at, you know, the wrinkles on your forehead. So that's why we do these makeup tricks, to kind of optical illusions, to get you to look at something else that's more appealing. But yeah, my skin is getting better from the skincare, so we'll see how that looks. I'll definitely post updates on that and post some more naked pictures of my face. And but I just wanted to share that today and show you how great the coverage is. I mean, I've never used anything like it, and I'm really, really, really thrilled. And it's not, there is a little learning curve because of the foundation being a wax base. It's similar to a cream, but not a cream. So you got to kind of get used to working it and putting it on. I use the Blenderful, but you can use a brush, a foundation brush. LimeLight has a buffer brush. It's called the buffer brush. That is amazing. And lots of people swear by it, but it's so popular, it's on back order until February right now. So I'm going to be eagerly awaiting to get my buffer brush to see if I even get better results with the application using that. Anyhow, thanks for joining me today, and I hope y'all all are staying warm with this big cold front coming through, and that you all have a great weekend, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!